What?
Dude, what is this?
You haven't been here in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned, you'll see it in a little bit. It's not mistletoe up there,
6 feet away.
Oh, is that what it is?
6 feet away.
Your arm's not 6 foot.
It is if you stretch yours out too. Here you go. Hi. I'm here. But I don't
Craig's under the mistletoe.
care about that quarantine.
No, we do care about it. But anyway, so you gotta stay tuned to see what Craig was just jaw dropping about.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
As everybody knows, we've done a lot of work in the hatchling room, but getting ready for something. Well, that something is here, so stay tuned. In the meantime, I hope everybody really liked those videos that we done with Chris Gay at Slow Country Balls.
I actually learned a lot from watching that stuff.
I think it was kind of cool to have a 3-part series on that. We've done a lot of filming, so even just getting into 3 parts was difficult. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed that. We're going to try to do more series things here and there. People seem to like those series. It's kind of like I guess when a TV show comes on once a week. I think I don't watch TV, so
it had like little mini series, little clippets of this and that. Yeah.
So we're gonna try to start doing that a little bit more. So, but anyway, while I was there, I actually picked up something from him that instead of teaching YouTube people about that, I want to know if somebody can teach me about it.
Now, this is usually where I would insert some funny thing, but I'm really curious to what it is.
Yeah. So
I want to know.
We picked up something from Chris that I actually have zero information about.
And I don't know.
And I don't
know. An IDK. All right. So we got an IDK up in the house.
IDK.
All right. So where is it?
This is a GHI Grimm.
A Grimm.
Yep.
Like Grimm's Fairy Tales, the Grim Reaper.
Yep.
The TV show.
TV show. So the Grimm is actually a genetic mutation that's been out for a little while now. Actually has a super. The super's called the Grim Reaper.
Oh, good name.
Good name.
Good
so
name.
Definitely like the name there on the super, especially.
Right.
Honestly, I like the snake. It was something new. I just had to have it. I know absolutely nothing about the Grimm.
Would you say you gotta have it?
Gotta have it. GHI.
There you go.
Honestly, I can't give you any tutorial on what it does, but I definitely think that there's some potential here. What I can notice with the GHI, because this is the only GHI, or excuse me, this is the only Grimm that I've ever seen in person, other than an adult that Chris had. So I don't really have much stuff that I can tell you that it does, but looking at this particular animal, which is a GHI Grimm, I can obviously tell that it's lighter than a normal GHI. And it has a different pattern to it, especially around the neck. If you really notice this dorsal area on the neck, it's very distinctive to what Grimm does supposedly. Again, I'm just going off of some information that I was given. Haven't done much homework and studying up on it. This is a male. Plan on plugging it into a few things next year just to
see what you get.
Just to see what happens.
I don't even know what to say. This thing's cool looking.
Yep. Which I love GHI stuff anyway.
Oh, of course. I mean,
I don't really know what to say. It's just really funky pattern.
It's funky, and you know I like the funky stuff.
Yep. Which brings up another point with GHI. Was really hoping that the pastel chocolate inchy hypo desert ghost to GHI Mojave cinnamon, that's a mouthful.
That is.
Well, it was going to hatch today, but still no heads out. So unfortunately, you're going to have to wait a couple more days before YouTube land gets to see any of those pictures. But,
that's right.
I'm really excited about that. I'm really curious as to what Confusion would do with this already crazy pattern that Grimm seems to give as well as GHI. Confusion.
Right.
Confusion may be a way to go with this. Not sure. I don't know. We'll see. 2021.
2021, the year of the grim confusion.
And hopefully not the corona.
Look at all that rapid chip.
This is what you were excited about?
That's what I'm excited. I'm out of rapid chip.
Gotcha. All right. We'll get you a couple of blocks loaded up then.
That's right. But on serious notes, what's that?
So this is what we've been waiting on for several months now. So can you back up far enough to get this monstrosity of a beast?
I
can.
That's a huge bit.
So this is our new hatchling rack.
So where did you buy something like this?
Obviously nobody manufactures anything like this because it takes a special breeder to even need anything like this.
You got it custom built? You made it yourself? What?
Nope, this was custom built.
Okay.
By a good friend of mine, Travis Combs at TC Exotics down in Guyton, Georgia. Another local guy trying to do business locally if possible. The story about Travis is we actually vended our first Repticon with Travis 6, 7, 8 years ago now.
Oh yeah?
Yep. Travis was kind of our step into the reptile world as far as the shows go.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and he helped us get our legal paperwork and stuff for the state of Georgia, figure all that out for, so that we got all that rolling.
He's a good guy.
Many years ago.
He really is.
Yeah. So Travis, if you watching this, I really appreciate what you've done for us years ago, and I certainly appreciate this beautiful rack.
Oh, he's got another one to go to my house, right?
You have to talk that up with him. So this thing is not cheap. Just so Reptile World knows, there is about $1,400 just in tubs.
Just in tubs.
Right here from Freedom Breeder. I will get back to the tubs in just a second.
It's like a piece of art, like for the little different thing. That's gonna be funky.
The rack itself, I'm not going to give numbers about because it's Travis'
That's y'all's business. Yeah, yeah.
But I can tell you, there's about $1,800 worth of material here.
Goodness gracious! Look how big it is.
Yep.
Dude, you can climb it. Dude. Has it got casters on it too?
It does have casters, so we will roll. I'm not going to roll it because I got it in the place that I want it. But
no, that's cool.
Yep.
That's really cool.
so it was built on casters. It was built a couple inches off the ground so that the bottom row is not directly touching the ground. This is a design that he came up with to support the weight like it's supposed to be. Seems to be fine. We've had it in here for about a week now. Don't have any babies in it yet.
Right.
We haven't hatched any small enough to go in here yet.
I'm stoked with this.
Yep. It holds 304 tubs.
Only 304.
Yep.
Only, okay.
So each one of these is 8. So it holds 16
That's
all
right.
the way across. And then there's 19 levels. I think it's 19 levels. Whatever.
That's gonna be great, man.
So
That's really cool.
anyway, we're getting prepared for action season.
That's right. How many we got coming out now? First one about to hatch, right?
Yep, they're due like literally any minute. And then there's 7 in the incubator.
Yeah.
7 clutches in the incubator. Several more are on the way.
Good to go. See, that's awesome. So yeah, you've revved up big time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. So we'll see. I know we've done a little bit about the Freedom Breeder FB5 tub in previous videos, so we want to show it again. This is the FB5 Freedom Breeder tub. Has built-in silencer holes, as Craig said on the last video.
That's right. so when they toot, you can't hear it.
Yes. Ammo cup.
That's right.
Hold your ammo. But in all reality, has vents for air, and the 2-ounce deli cups fit right here for water bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my opinion, this is the perfect tub for a baby ball python. Up to probably 200 to 250 grams.
Okay.
So I have not used these yet. All of these are brand new, but I got a feeling I'm going to be really happy with them. So we'll keep that up to date as how I feel about them once I've had babies.
Do a first hatchling review.
Yep.
There you go. That'd be pretty cool.
Anyway, it's been a long road to get this here, but I'm definitely happy with it.
I'm still shocked about it. This thing is, yeah, this thing's intense.
Yep. So we had it custom measured out to fit exactly where I needed it to fit. I was originally going to go all the way to the ceiling, but I decided that this was probably enough tubs here, and I can use a little bit of storage for extra tubs or whatever.
Or whatnots. Yeah.
You're not filming anymore, are you? She is filming.
Okay, so I'm looking at it. I'm loving it. The design. There's no heat tape.
Nope. We run all ambient here, so I don't need heat tape.
So you got a custom design just for you.
Yep.
Kind of.
This is completely designed just for me.
Just for you. Makes life a whole lot easier
Yep.
when you don't have to worry about plugging things in and thermostats like you were talking about the last video.
Yep.
I can dig it.
So no heat tape. If I were to add heat tape to this, you know, it would be 3 to 4 inch heat tape across the back, and then it would just zigzag all the way through. But
there's no reason.
I thought about adding the heat tape just in case one day I ever needed it, but the likelihood that I ever go back to heat tape is pretty slim. So.
That's true. I mean, because it's always warm in here.
And it would have been, you know, another several $100s that if I had paid out of pocket, it's just been sitting there till
you used it. So yeah, I guess there's no point in that. But
if I had to add heat, I could take the rear panels off and heat just the back wall.
The back wall, just to get its own little heat going in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't foresee ever needing it.
No, I like it a lot.
So.
Yeah, I like it a whole lot. So half of it's going to my house, right?
No.
No. Okay.
But I'm sure Travis will build you one however you want.
I'll call Travis.
And by the way, Travis will build pretty much whatever you want. He said he will never build another one of these again.
Just because of the size?
Because it was just so much on him. Yeah. It was very difficult to do this. But it was a learning lesson for him.
That's right. And
he knows what he can and can't do now.
Yeah.
So
I think I'd like one like a desk size. I think that'd be kind of funky. Maybe put my fish tank. Oh, someone's knocking on the door.
I wonder who that could be.
Who is it? Special delivery?
Huh. Oh, it's Range.
Oh, hey. What's up? Did you come see us? What are you doing?
I was pushing the stroller with Sissy.
Oh, nice. You want to come in here for a second?
Yeah.
So what's up? What you been doing? You got your Spartan Reptile shirt on?
Look at there. Spartan Reptiles.
Spartan Reptiles.
Raven Reptiles.
Raven Reptiles.
Hardwired exotic.
Ain't nobody got no time for no naps. That's right, bump it. That's right. Oh, he said he got excited about my candy bar over there. I know. Yeah, that's my candy bar. My candy bar.
You can share Mama's.
Yep. Anyway, guys, we're out of here. We'll see you in a couple days.
So bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching our Daddy's channel. Make sure you subscribe.